Good evening. Today I'm NOREDAYU with my friend Lachumi to talk about computational thinking concept algorithm. Okay. And the first introduction. An algorithm is a precisely defined sequence of instructions or a set of rules for performing a specific task. This is an unplugged activity, which means you do not need a computer. Today we can talk about crazy character algorithm. By teaching this short unplugged activity, your pupil will be create a set instruction on how to draw a crazy character and so start to understand what algorithms are. And you can use any set of instruction to introduce algorithm. Okay, this activity include three. That's computing, understand what algorithms are, English spoken language, iaitu listen and respond, articulate and justify, participate in discussion and others, art and design, like use drawing, painting and sculpture to develop and share their ideas, experience and imagination. Then this is the introduction about 10 minutes. Here is instruction like bring children to carpet with a whiteboard and paint. Explain you are going to teach them a new word. Can they listen out for it? Explain the lesson is going to be about instruction and that they are going to have follow some instruction to do something. And explain to the children you have taught a secret crazy character and you would like to share it with them. You are not going to let them just copy. Okay, this is the next instruction. When the character is supposed to be like in this slide, ask children to show you what they have drawn so that you can model saying if it is or is not what you expect. Like, oh, I didn't expect that they are all different. I wanted the leg all around like a Charlie and tiny eyes. I wanted tiny striped wings too, but it's a bit wrong. Many people have many ideas and imagination to create their own character. This is an example.
Okay, let's start with the main task. First, share the class, tell the people that we are going to create instructions on how to draw a class crazy character. Explain you are going to use a worksheet to help set out the work. Using an WV visualizer or A3 version of worksheet, tell them how to create the instructions steps by steps as follow and model how to imagine or think of the character to the children. Then model them how to create the steps-by-step instructions, the algorithms. Note that we are creating the instructions to draw a character. Ask them whether should we start with the instruction to draw a head or a body first. Take ease and then write the instruction. Draw triangle for a body. Add a shape to if you children think this will help. Then ask them about the instructions for eyes. Add the instructions at 3 tiny eyes. Then perhaps as instructions for wings, legs and etc. etc. After that, explain the boxes at the bottom are for a partner to try out the algorithm. Now ask your partner of uh, people to follow the algorithm and draw the character in one of the bottom boxes. Then ask, is that what I expected? Model them how to think through each step and think about adding details, precisions. Think about how people will understand the words we used. Understand means interpret. Interpret words we use. Example, add eyes and stalks. Draw the triangle for body and something like that. Ask a people to use the improved algorithm to draw the character again in second box. Okay, this is the example of a worksheet that done by people, which shows they use triangle and other body part shapes to create a crazy character in the classroom. Okay, then people create algorithms. We should ask people to think of a crazy character and explain it in their turn to write the instructions. Remind them to think of simple instructions that their partners will understand. When they have written the algorithm, they can ask a friend to test it for them. Remind them to think, is this what I expected? Then they can improve their steps and get another friend to test it. This is the start of learning to debug. Okay, this is the worksheet that shows the body parts the people use to draw. Then we should send the people to their tables with a worksheet and their own algorithms. Many planarists ask people to think about how they do their algorithms. Are they thinking carefully about how to use and explain each step clearly so that they are test what to draw? Show example of how people have changed their algorithms, make them easier to understand, and ask people for example of things that happened that they did not expect. Okay, and then lastly for plenary, paying children back to the carpet with the algorithm. Ask children to tell their carpet partner how their algorithm changed and why. Select a few children to talk about what they tested and how the algorithm changed. What kind of words were they used? They added like position, size, numbers, and etc. to draw the crazy character. How did this help? What happened that they did not expected? Is that the crazy character come out like what they expected? What did they do change their algorithms? Did it work? We should ask those like questions to the people so that they can know whether the idea of creating the crazy character is success or no. Ask children what an algorithm is. A set of precise instructions or rules to work out a problem. Can they remember your chant if you use one? Example, algorithm, step, step, step. She's very, very bossy, but she's get things done. How to draw a character, how to open the door, alligator, algorithm. Think of some more. You could add actions. Example, snapping arms, big steps, legs, hands on hips, drinking tea, and etc. etc. At home, they can create an algorithms for a member or their family to try out. They could even ask their family members to create some algorithms for them too. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.